Shalom all. Praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Shai Bashim Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to all the hopeful elect brothers that's doing the work of the Lord, and that's preaching and prophesying in season, out of season, and that's preaching all over the world. It's uplifting the name of Yahweh Bashim Shai. Now, I'm gonna go into this right here. I took a screenshot of an article of the recent news that came out, I think 2 days ago. It says cheating on your spouse is no longer a crime in New York, and by cheating, you know, they mean adultery, right? Because according to the scriptures, right, a man is allowed to have more than one woman. A man is allowed to have more than one wife, right? But a woman, you know, when she gets married to her husband, you know, the first man that sleeps with her, the man that takes her virginity, that's her husband. And then, you know, according to the scriptures, she's supposed to stay with that man, you know, until death do them part, right? She's supposed to stay with that man, you know, for her whole life, you know. But yeah, they're saying here that cheating on your spouse is no longer a crime in New York. Now, this is the article. It's on another website, because I found this the fastest. This is Gothamist. What? Oh, it's frozen. All right. Let me read it. It says, adultery. Now, this site, you know, made a specification. It says adultery is no longer a crime in New York. Governor Kathy Hochul signed a bill on Friday repealing a 117-year-old state law that criminalized adultery, which had been a Class B misdemeanor punishable by up to 90 days in jail, right? But let's be real here, right? Before I go into it, let's just go to the scriptures. It's a place of confusion which the Most High will soon destroy with fire. Now, this is Exodus 20, or it's 20, yeah, Exodus chapter 20. Now, this is where you find, you know, the 10 Commandments, right? Which is way more than 10 Commandments, but, you know, when anyone hears of commandments, you know, everybody thinks about the 10 first, which a 10 is where, you know, it starts from. You know, that's where all the other laws, you know, stem from, so to speak. But there's way more than 10. There's over 613 laws, statutes, and commandments written in the Bible. But there's the one that says adultery. Thou shalt not commit adultery. All right. Exodus chapter 20, verse 14. It says, thou shalt not commit adultery. Look at that word adultery. Adultery, right? It says, to commit adultery, usually of man, always with wife of another, adultery of woman. It says here, to commit adultery, figuratively to apostatize, adulterer. It says, a woman that breaketh wedlock. Because in this society, if a man goes out and gets another woman, then that's so-called, cheating, which is nothing wrong with that, right? There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But this place, they put the woman above the man, gave the woman all types of rights, especially our woman, to break up the family and to destroy the nation. That's one of the ways that that Esau, the so-called white man, destroyed our nation, right? Which is all punishment on us and curses from the Most High. That's put on us because of our sins, right? But let me prove it, right? This is Deuteronomy. Let me get this first. Deuteronomy chapter 21 verse 10 says, if he take him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish. So according to the scriptures, a man can have more than one wife, because it says if he take him another wife. It didn't detail any bad punishments or any bad consequence for a man taking another wife. And you have to remember, this is let me say this. The scriptures are our Eastern way of life, so to speak. Because in today's time, if you live here in America, it's a very westernized country, right? That's where this whole, if a man go take another woman that's cheating, that's westernized BS. It's not of the Heavenly Father, because it just causes confusion. A man can, if a man take care of more than one woman and children in the family and whatever, then so be it. There's nothing wrong with it. The Lord said, be fruitful and multiply. There's always more women than men, and the Most High did that for a reason. If he take him another wife, so if the man go and get another wife, her food, her raiment, which means clothing, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish. And this is talking about the wife before, the first wife, so to speak. All these things that the man, her husband, was doing for her, if he got another wife, he's not supposed to stop giving her these things: the food, the raiment, duty of marriage, which is to have sex with her. Shall he not diminish? Not supposed to take it away, right? So let's see. Adultery. Leviticus chapter 20 verse 10 says, and the man that commit adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, it means your brother's wife, right? Your neighbor, your brother, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. So if a man go and take another man's wife, meaning that woman is already engaged to be married, right? That woman is engaged to be married, or she already has a husband. She already, has a husband. That's what it means. another man's wife. Even he that committed adultery with his neighbor's wife. So that man, that did that wicked act, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. Right? So both man and woman supposed to be, forced back into the spirit world. But this place lists woman above men, and woman can just, commit adultery like it's nothing, and then nothing comes out of it. A woman can get away with murder in America, in Babylon the Great, the place. But let me go to it. Let me go to Isaiah chapter 24 verse 10 says, Isaiah chapter 24 verse 10, the city of confusion is broken down, every house is shut up that no man may come in. So this is talking about, the destruction of the society, right? The city of confusion. And that's talking about Babylon the Great, which is here. America is Babylon the Great, because it was ancient Babylon, right? And now you have modern day Babylon, which takes up and follows, the ways of Babylon, right? And also of Rome and of Greece, because this is Babylon the Great, but this is also Rome. This is Rome 2.0, because America takes off of Rome too. Rome had a two-party system. America have a two-party system. Rome had a Senate. America have senates, right? In Rome, the ancient Romans had the Israelites, under tribute, which means taxes, and they were oppressing them, and it's the same thing that's going on today. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are Israelites, and you're being oppressed by the modern day Romans, and the Romans were Edomites, so-called white people, and they're in charge right now. So America is Babylon, which we were in captivity, in Babylon too. We're in captivity in Babylon and Rome, right? So America is Babylon and Rome. And Babylon means land of confusion. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in, right? So the Most High is slowly but systematically breaking this house down. This house being America. Every day things are getting worse. Look at this. Cheating on your spouse is no longer a crime. And these new appeals and new laws or whatever are just gonna get worse. They're just gonna get more immoral and weird. Just like ancient Rome, how as the empire was going down, so was the morals and all that. It's the same thing with America. You're gonna see worse come out. You're gonna see man with beasts and man with children. Man with beasts and man with children, is walking on the road like it's a man and woman. And they did that in Greece. Man. But let's see. This is the place of confusion where they have women above men, right? Adultery is no longer a crime, and they want to outlaw the scriptures. They want to get rid of the Bible. You know, they're turning righteousness into they're turning something that's righteous to be seen as something that's wicked, which is following the Most High, right? Especially when the MOTB come to the MOTB, they're gonna come after you. Which brothers, the hopeful elect brothers that's preaching and doing what they're supposed to do, serving the Lord, Esau's gonna come after us, but the Lord's gonna deliver us. Even if we had to get our heads severed off, chopped off by guillotine, well, we're gonna be raised first. Lord will. Lord will. And let me go into it. In a statement, the governor said it was somewhat iconic that she signed the bill giving her 40-year marriage to her husband. You see this? It's just hypocrisy. So she's still married to a husband. They have a happy marriage, but she has to follow, the orders that's given to her by the higher ups, by the elites. Because these, the president and the governors and the senators and mayors or whatever, they just do what they're told. Because if they get out of line, they get taken out of office, they get replaced, or they get offed, if you know what I mean. But she said she understood people often have complex relationships. That's going into polyamory. You have 2, 3 men with one woman. They call it a polyamory. A wife swap, swinging, which is all wicked. And let's see, I wanted to give more scriptures, but let me get verse 12. In the city is left desolation, which means wasteness, and the gate is smitten with destruction, right? And this place is going to be destroyed. This place is going to be left a wasteland. It's going to be left a desert after the missiles hit, right? It's going to be destroyed with fire. And this is just a small example right here, just a small example why. But for the slaughtering of the Israelites on this land, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Esau slaughtered millions of us. That's like the top reason. And then you took the Bible, and then you call yourselves, the children of the Most High, right? And then you didn't follow the Bible. You just went off, and that's another reason. So you're a big hypocrite, and you just turn good into bad and bad into good. That's another reason. There's many reasons, but those are like the few, like the top important ones for what you did to his people, mainly. And your NWO will not last, right? When you go into the book of Job, it's not gonna last. And that's the end of the lesson. Lord Willow is edifying. This place is going down, as you can see. The moral, call it moral ethics. Everything is just going down, and it's just gonna get worse as time goes on, because the Most High is allowing things to get so bad, and it's gonna lead to Jacob's trouble, where they're gonna bring the Great Reset. No more use for the paper money. It's gonna be digital dollar, right? And that's gonna lead into the MOTB, where they're gonna entice the people with all these miracles. Hey, this person could have walked, and then, he got a brain implant, and now he's walking. He could play video games with his mind. This person was deaf, and they put the implant in like the right cortex of the brain that's responsible for the different senses, that's responsible for hearing or whatever, and now that person could hear. This devil has like top tier technology, but it's given to him by the Most High, so he could fulfill prophecy and ultimately be destroyed. End of the lesson. Lord will, it was edifying. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yashai Bashim Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.